Hi there guys, thanks for coming back. Any new people watching, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share the videos. What I'm going to be doing today, so it's something a bit different, something I've been wanting to do for quite a while, finally getting around to doing it. But it's a video about technology and how it can manipulate the things that we see and also hear on the television. For example, the news. We know that it's used in movies, and this video is hopefully just going to highlight that to people that maybe do feed off everything that they're told by the mainstream media. Yeah, so without further ado, I'm going to show some video footage that's potentially going to be quite damning for some people, but yeah, enjoy.
We present a novel real-time facial reenactment method that works with any commodity webcam. Since our method only uses RGB data for both the source and target actor, we are able to manipulate YouTube videos in real time. Here we demonstrate our method in a live setup. On the right, a source actor is captured with a standard webcam. This input drives the animation of the face in the video shown on the monitor to the left. A significant difference to previous methods is the re-rendering of the mouth interior. To this end, we resynthesize the mouth interior of the target actor using video footage from the training sequence based on temporal and photometric similarity. As we can see, we are able to generate a realistic and convincing reenactment result. Here we show a close-up of the footage from the previous live reenactment. The input video stream is shown on the left. Note that the target actor is re-rendered in a neutral pose. On the right, we can see the final output of our method. Here we show additional live sequences where we reenact various YouTube videos. In order to evaluate our approach, we perform a cross-validation based on optical flow. To this end, we retrieve mouth interiors from the first half of the video. The second half is used for evaluation queries. As we can see, our re-rendering error is very low.
So as you can see guys, that's the visual element of the video today, how you can manipulate existing videos and have them look effectively exactly as you want them to. So again, just imagine this was being used on a television, Live press conference. I know a lot of people will be looking at that thinking, oh, that's awesome, it can be used for video games or for other fun things out there. But you also have to look at the detrimental effects that it could potentially have, and that's the first thing I saw about this was, yeah, if a press conference was made, how do you know it's the actual person saying anything? So without further ado, I'm just going to move on to the auditory element of the video here. Okay guys, so what we have here is an article that I pulled up on from the Washington Post. When seeing and hearing isn't believing. So I actually heard about this sort of technology a while back. This has been in production for many, many years, but it looks like it's actually available now. And I've heard of other uses. This document here doesn't back it up. I'd have to find some more information on it. But when you use certain apps on your phone, such as WhatsApp, Siri on Google, Android equivalent of Siri, if you're making a call on WhatsApp or sending a voice recording, everything gets stored in a virtual cloud, I guess is the best way to think of it. Whether it's a picture, whether it's a video, whether it's a voice calling. I wouldn't be surprised if things like Skype do that too as well. But effectively, with 10 minutes worth of your vocals, you can literally clone. You can actually clone the voice to make it say whatever you want. Again, some very clever guys have done this, and again, I can see excellent uses of this. However, I can also see the detrimental side of it as well, where if you add the vocals onto the video bit that we just saw, the visuals, you've literally can create a famous person, for example, Obama. You can have a video of him doing a press conference, and you can attach these vocals to it with me wanting to say whatever I want. I find that pretty scary. Again, I know people are going to say, oh yeah, but this can be used for really cool things. Again, watch. I've got a video here, so have a little look at that, and yeah, you can see the cool side of it as well. However, try and just see it from the other angle that I'm putting all this together as well.
Anchorman and journalist Neil Conan, recently retired from National Public Radio, may be the first broadcaster in history to have his voice cloned.
So what's voice cloning technology all about? It's not just about making words using technology. It's about making speech with emotion and unique expression.
And it could allow Neil Conan, or at least his voice, to deliver a newscast anywhere, anytime, basically forever.
One truly intriguing part of this project, if this technology works as well as we expect it to, is that essentially my voice could live forever.
And that's not all. Sooner than we think, deceased celebrities like Elvis or Frank Sinatra could have their voices cloned and, in effect, speak again.
For Yahoo News and the Future Is Now, I'm Sheila Dhamarajan.
Voice cloning technology is a digital process by which a person's distinct vocal qualities are captured and computerized and can be used to create entirely new speech. How good does a clone voice sound? Gershon Silbert, founder and CEO of Vivotex, says good and getting better.
We are focusing on that conversion from written text to spoken text to be as human-like as possible.
A former concert pianist, Silbert believes the toneless robotic voices we hear today aren't the future of synthesized speech. Computers that can express emotion will raise the bar.
The human voice, to me, is like an ultimate instrument to convey anything you would want to convey.
Neil Conan and his melodic Anchorman's voice spent over 9 hours in a sound booth recently, reading 2,000 sentences that Vivotex uses to record every nuance his remarkable voice can make.
Okay, go ahead. Moses supposes his toeses are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously.
Okay, a little more flowing.
One of the first uses of Conan's cloned voice is Project Cronkite. It would allow anyone to listen to any news article read aloud in Conan's voice.
This is Project Cronkite. I'm Neil Conan.
I was talking to my daughter, and I was describing the technology, and I said, and then you can have, my voice synthesized, read articles that you've chosen, and download them into any length that you want played in your commute or on your jog. And she went, really? That's the first time my daughter's been impressed by anything I've done in quite some years.
In fact, Neil Conan's cloned voice, licensed and paid for, of course, could be put to an amazing array of uses, from obvious ones, such as narrating books.
You don't know about me without having read a book by the name of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
To very precise messages people want to deliver.
Hello, this is a reminder notification regarding Katie Thomas's parent-teacher meeting tonight at 7 p.m.
Or even instantly updating our weather.
Today's weather for New York. Heavy rains are expected throughout the afternoon, but should thin out by 6 p.m.
Voice cloning could launch a new era of celebrity work as stars with signature voices find a blizzard of new opportunities.
If you go, for example, to Morgan Freeman and you suggest to clone his voice, he has to agree to it. I'm sure there's tons of things that are coming through his agent, and he only does a little tiny fraction of it. And of course, if there is the ability to do it with technology, he can do that much more.
And what about celebrities who have passed, like Frank Sinatra?
To clone Frank Sinatra's voice, we would actually go through his recorded legacy. Now we have a voice library of Frank Sinatra, and then we can use it.
Even as voice cloning technology continues to improve and spread, no one can be quite sure what these voices of the future will be saying.
Okay guys, so hopefully you're starting to get an idea as to where I'm coming from with this. Last but not least, I'm just going to leave you with some footage I found. Again, this is used in a movie sense. With regards to what's happening on there, but don't be fooled. A lot of these, as I say, I couldn't get hold of the footage that I wanted to put on here that I have seen myself, where it shows a newsroom, like a news studio, and working in effectively the same way as a Hollywood production studio with the green screen capabilities that they have nowadays. So I'm just going to leave you with a video running of a excuse me, of how the Hollywood films work behind the scenes. I'm sure a lot of you probably know this already, but just to highlight the fact of everything I've said before, if you were to put everything into context, so a green screen background, video manipulation and vocal manipulation, you could literally create your own set of, again, let's use Obama as an example, of him saying anything, anywhere. So just let that sink in. Yeah, again, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so, guys. I'm going to try and build this channel up and get a lot more information out there that I have. But yeah, thank you for watching it this far. Again, I'm just going to let the video roll. Thank you. Bye.